Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? I just put together a video. I actually used my phone of some of the baits on the rack. I know a lot of guys have said wanted me to show them like a bait room video, and if I did this whole thing in one video, it would be 3 hours long. So I did one section of the rack behind me of the different baits on there and things like that, and it's still like 20 minutes long. So you can see that I'm going to break this up into different sections. So this is just the intro. Check out the video, and like I say a few times in the video, if there's any baits specifically you see on there that you want me to show off in particular, assuming they're still made, I can show you some new ones, but some of that stuff might be discontinued, but let me know. So if you guys enjoy that, I'll keep doing it and show you the bait room. So check it out. Hey everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. I'm back here with some of the guys. Some of my subscribers have asked to see some of the how I have the baits organized here, so I'm just going to kind of go through each section of the rack in some different videos, because if I do all of them and do all those boxes over there, it's going to take forever. So let me just show you what I've got on this end of this rack to start. I'll go down to the bottom here, and right down here we got some Gajo baits, which are great drop shot baits. It's a spirit shad, some different sizes and colors. I think that's it on this side. Yeah, you just see some of the spirit shads. Great drop shot bait. You can even use it as a Ned bait too. I think there might actually be some Gajo drop shot baits here. Well, let me just double check. Spirit shad. Yeah, I think this is there. Yeah. Here's the Gajo Ned rig bait, which is a nice bait too. A few of those. Oh, that has the colors on there. It's like a green pumpkin, purple. I don't see the colors listed on there still. They may have come off, or they just don't put them on there. But there's the Gajo Ned bait. Over here, next to that, some zipper worms. Great drop shot baits. Behind that, I don't know who makes that guide series, but I think this used to be from Gander Mountain. I'll reorganize these when I'm done with the video. But I think this used to be Gander Mountain's products here. Lucky Strike, there's some spinnerbait trailers, some Konami, stick baits. Thing looks like a red shad type color. A couple of them. Set the Hook crush worm. Don't know where I got that from. That's been hanging up there. Salt baits, you may have heard of those. It's a trailer, looks like. Some trailer hook baits there from Unker City. That looks like an old package. Same thing in pink, bubblegum. Over here, looks like we got some grubs, different kinds. Curly tail grubs. I forget who makes those. I got them at an outdoor show. That's Pro's version. There you go. There's the old Gander Mountain. Gander Mountain. That's that other one again. I think I got those at an outdoor show. I can't remember from what company though. Kalin's. So these are all Kalin's grubs here. Some tournaments, some more grubs, some Konamis, Bass Pro, All Terrain. Some different grubs there. Put all those back when I'm done. And this section here is the Yamamoto section. Great flipping bait, the Creature. Love it. I don't know how deep it goes with the Creature baits, so I'll just move some of them out, rehang them. Might be old Creatures down here. Let's see. I can peek around without taking them all off. Yep, some different Creatures. So you guys like looking for a new Creature bait you haven't thrown. The actual Creature, spelled with a K. So, like I said, the Creature with a K. Some different colors. Cinnamon purple. So you guys get the idea. Senkos. Now, I'm not much of a Senko guy, even though I do throw the 3-incher, which is a Ned. Bubblegum one is really good when the water's real dirty. But you guys have all seen Senkos, and there's some of the pink ones and some of the old packs there. You can tell those packs are real old. Must be the big Senko in the back there. Ooh, I don't want to tear all these down. Yeah, it's a 6-inch back there. That's all Senkos. Another great Creature bait, flipping bait that they make is the Flappin' Hog. And I like that large size. Green pumpkin, watermelon. There's some different ones there of that. I want to tear all those down. And I believe behind this, it looks like all flapping hogs. That's all flapping hogs there. I can stand up a little. Now, oops, they're all falling over. The Zaco is a popular, I guess, some people as a chatterbait trailer. Me, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do use it sometimes. To me, I think the best trailer I found for a chatterbait is just a grub, 4-inch grub. But the Zaco does have some people that like it. Move those out of the way. See what's behind them. A lot of these rub off. I think that's more Zacos. It's always funny when I look at these, where I bought these from. Garden State Bow and Reel in New Jersey. There we go. Dino's place. Right there. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's that cowboy. I haven't really thrown it much. It does have some nice action. I remember when I got him. I haven't really thrown it a ton. There's the old Psycho Dad, crawbait, or the cowboy. Does have good flappers. These next two sections are just like the hula grubs. And a lot of these guys have seen in other videos where I've gotten them lately. That's the new pack. It's got that clamshell that they come in, which is nice. And some double-tailed grubs. Ika, which I think is an underrated flipping bait. That fat Ika at 4-inch. A few of those. I think these are all Ikas here. Yep. Ikas and hula grubs. There's the old Yamamoto packs, the pink one. Norm's Bait and Tackle, Crown Point, New York. It's up in Lake Champlain. Some old Yamamoto worms. The old, like I said, the old packs. Great worm right here. That cut tail worm, I like that a lot. Really good on Sagandaga. But that's just some Yamamotos. All right, next section. Over here, got some Beast Coast. Got some Marauders. What color that is? BC 420. So a couple Marauders hanging up. Looks like a jig, a couple Beast Coast jigs. Move these out of the way for now. Savage Gear. It's their salamander Ned bait. I think I've shown you this on other videos. Let that focus in there. Ned salamander, 3 inches. There we go. Now it's clear chartreuse. So you guys have seen this. These are being that they're almost like that Elastec. They're a little bit of a pain in the neck to put on a hook. I found. So I haven't used them as much, but there's some more of them right there. So it's a different option for you for a Ned. I have to put some more time in on them. But that Elastec can be kind of a pain to put on the Ned hook. More Beast Coast. Great Magic Flick drop shot bait. A bunch of those hanging up. I didn't put them in a box or anything. I've just kind of left them in the bag, and I believe these are all Magic Flicks. So the Magic Flick collection there goes pretty deep. So that's the Magic Flicks right there. So it's a good drop shot bait, and you can use it as a Ned too. But there's the Magic Flick right there. Some different colors. A lot of the colors may have been worn off. The Kitech Noisy Flapper. You guys like throwing plastics like as a topwater? There's some different ones here. I think these are all Noisy Flappers. Yep, some different colors. So I must use that white one sometime. The green. I don't know what they call that. Lime chartreuse pumpkin pepper. Brown purple flake. So if you guys like those soft plastic, like horny toad type craws, those Kitechs are nice. Let's see. Some Gambler. The old BB Cricket right here. Throw that on a. That's a good Ned bait if you're looking for something different. Get it too close to the camera. And I believe these are all BB Crickets right here. So if this is, I'm going to try this one video doing this with my iPhone just in my hand here. So if it's too much of a pain, let's see what else we got. Oh, there's this Weebo worm, one of my favorite wacky rig worms. Okay, I'm back. So like I was saying, the Sweebo worm, great for flick shake. Wacky rig, it's a great worm for that. This is the old Gambler floating worm. They may still make these, but you can throw these around like a fluke. It's a great bait. If you remember the old Bassmasters, Larry Nixon killing them on that. Let's see, what else? Other Gambler stuff is back there. Flapping tail worm. I think that might be it. Just the flapping tail worm. Yep. Let's see over here. The Daiwa baits. Nico worm. Nice looking colors. I think I got these at Dino's place too. Oop, yeah, Garden State Bow and Reel. If you guys are in New Jersey, great selection of baits. But I haven't really thrown the Nico rig a lot. That's a great color right there. What's that? Watermelon with copper and orange with red. That's a great color. Love it. I have a lot of baits on the floor. Okay, over here we got some Reaction Innovation. Everybody's, one of the most popular flipping baits there is. Sweet Beaver 4.2. What's that one? Watermelon with gold flake. There's a whole bunch of different ones here. Tramp Stamp. Just a little green pumpkin. Another green pumpkin. So you guys get the idea. So this is all Sweet Beavers that aren't in a box. That's Reaction Innovations, one of the most popular flipping baits there is. Oh, there's some of their old packaging with their tubes. You guys can see that, give you a good view of it. The Dominator tube, which is a really good flipping tube. Really haven't flipped tubes as much. I think that's also, I really flipped tubes in the recent years as much as I used to. Because I used to love flipping up, especially a black neon tube. But there you go, that's the Dominator. That's their old package. Let's see, some more Gambler over here. There's their Easy Swimmer. This is a nice swim bait. Kind of underrated, I think. Collect some more Gambler. Just try and hang this stuff on here. That's that Easy Swimmer, Copperfield color. Nice swim bait if you haven't tried it out. More Gambler baits. It's like some more crickets. More BB crickets. I have these in a box too. These are just extra bags. Oh, this rack's gonna get redone as I take this stuff off and throw it on the floor. Oh, there we go. Thought there was something different back there. Yeah, the Ugly Otter. That's a really good flipping bait too. You guys are looking for something different to flip around. The Ugly Otter. It's a great color. This is my favorite color right here. That Hurricane Crawl. Love it. That's a good one. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Yep. Here's an old classic winning Davy Height 1999. The old bacon rind. And when they first came out, man, did I catch a lot of fish on these. So 1999. Wow. That's an old bait right there. A few bags of those. I think I have some in the box. You always wonder why they stopped making these baits because they're so good. The bacon rind was a good bait. Let's see. The Mega Daddy crawl bait for Gambler. That's a nice bait too. Nice flipping bait. I think those claws are a little big. I wouldn't necessarily use it as a trailer. But if you want something different to flip. The Burner Craw. That's why I got not that, I think that's fairly new, the Burner Craw. I haven't really thrown it much. It's a nice looking bait. And as I go through this and I show you guys a bait, and you're like, oh wow, I want to see more of those, you let me know. I can do another video just on that bait. Show you guys what it looks like out of the pack. Now that I'm just showing you in the pack. But another nice flipping bait. Haven't really used it a lot. Flipped it when I first came out and, we caught fish on it. I mean, there's so many options for flipping baits and I've probably got every one of them. Let's see. Oh, more Sweet Beavers over here. 4.2, California 4.2, Magic Cross Swirl, all good colors. Love it with those, that crawl, that chartreuse tail, or the flippers there. I always like that. You can see these racks are going to get redone after this video. And I think that's just some of the bigger size ones. See those, if you guys like to see those old packs. Waterbug. I don't know if that's the big size or not. It looks like it is in the pack. That might just be the regular 4.2. That's definitely the big size. double wide. I forget how big these are. You can just see how big they are on the pack. That's that old packaging. All right, let's see. Here's some ripsters from Lunker City. That's a 4.5. It's a nice little swim bait. You guys, can't see through the back. The Helgi, the ribster must have fallen. The Helgi is a nice creature bait. You guys got those Helgramites in the water. Nice little, I say flipping bait. More finesse bait. Throw these on a Ned head. I think these are all, let's go through a few of them. 3-inch size. Oops. There's more ripsters as I'm dropping stuff on the bait. But there's those Helgis. That's a cool option for you to throw when you want a finesse bait, finesse fish. There's more of the ripsters. 4.5s. 5-inch Helgis. There's more Helgis, so I kind of have these mixed together. Those are bigger Helgis, the 5-inch size. I'm sure we're gonna make a mess here, but it's a nice little. That ripster's a nice little paddle tail bait. Good for drop shotting, Ned rigging. There's a 3-inch size. I'll just move these over here. Reorganize when everything's done. 3-inch. These are all 3-inch, I believe. Oh, there we go. Knew I had some. If you're looking for a different kind of drop shot bait, the ripster's a cool option. Got some cool colors. And you know what's Lunker City known for? Probably the sluggo. I can't remember the last time I threw the sluggo, even though, you know, back in the day, I used to catch a ton of fish on it. But it's a great, you know, soft plastic jerk bait. A pink bubble gum in the dirty water. Like a red shad, it looks like. Yeah, red shad. That's a 6-inch sluggo. Great bait. I always kept it pretty simple with the sluggos. It was either white, red shad, maybe a black like this. That's one little gold flake, which will always look cool. Gold shiner, that's nice. So that's the old Lunker City stuff right there. Looks like up on top, it's more Reaction Innovations, the Pocket Rocket 5.5. I think that's what these all are. I think a good Nico rig, good Nico rig bait. Wacky style bait, it's thin in the inside. If you guys have never seen those, you want me to do a video on this, I could do that. Here's more ripsters up top. Like I said, you know, use that as a drop shot bait. Put that on Ned, finesse fish it. Give you some options there. Oh, that's the grubster. That's the one that's the swim bait, the grubster. I was mixing those up before. That's some real small ones. Show you guys the grubster. That's a 2-inch, so that's a real small one. And that's the bigger size. That's a 2.75. So that's if you want to do some like finesse, you know, swim bait fishing, that grubster is a nice option. And some really cool colors. And I think it goes all the way up. I don't know if there's anything bigger than 2.75. I don't really see it in that section. Let's see what size that is. Of course, it doesn't say it on that one. It might be an older pack. Yeah, it looks like that's their goby color. It's really cool. It's a nice little swim bait. Use it as a drop shot bait too. Pile these up here. I'm sure they're all gonna fall. If you hear a crash or a crash of bags, it's just this one. So showed you those. And the last one here, I've got some Demiki. This is the Demiki rig. This is where I hang those. Some of those hang in here. Oops. You guys can see. And you guys have probably seen these on videos because these are fairly new. I've really thrown the Demiki rig a lot. It's something I want to, you know, get better at. There's a different bait. There's the Hydra, which is a nice tube-like, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a flipping bait. It's almost got like that tube back, but it's a solid body. So the Hydra is a nice option for flipping. There's a white one. There's the Demiki anchovy, a little swim bait. A few of those. throw that on a jig head. Just throw a small jig head swimming around. An anchovy shad. It's a nice little swim bait option. There's some old Gander Mountain. If you guys remember Gander Mountain when it existed, well, I guess it does exist still. It's just not as many of them. There's their swim bait. Dean Rojas on there. I think I bought a lot of these when the one in Middletown, New York was closing because they had a lot of stuff on sale, and I think I went up there and grabbed a few. It's a cool color. Sunfish laminate. It's pretty cool. And I think these are all the same thing. It looks like more Gander Mountain swim baits. 5-inch, 5-inch. These are all 5-inch. I guess that's what they made, a 5-inch. Yeah, it's like 5-inch or old. So that's it. I think that's everything. So that's everything on this side of the rack. So this video is going to wind up being pretty long. So if I did the whole rack, the video would be 4 hours long. And look, that's what I got on the floor now. So you guys can see all the different soft plastics I have just on this end of the rack, and you know, you can see how big these racks are. But I'll go through everything on the racks, and then maybe next time I do one, I'll do the swim bait rack here. That's kind of the swim baits, even though things are kind of just, you know, all over really. But that's it again, guys. So like I said, any questions on any of those baits in particular, let me know. I can definitely do a video on just that bait and show it to you out of the pack, what it looks like up close, how you rig it, all that good stuff. But I thought you guys would find this interesting. These racks I got, I think, from Home Depot when I moved up here. I didn't have I don't have any pegboard on the walls yet down here, so these racks are a good place to hang stuff up. But that's it, everybody. So hopefully we'll see how this comes out on my phone and put it all together. All right, I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.